Well, hello there, friends. Chicken Pizzaiola. Little takeoff on the steak Pizzaiola. You're gonna love it. Beautiful tomato sauce, all in one pot, with little potatoes, all kind of goodies in there. Really simple. It's the kind of dish the kids are hungry. Let's make them chicken Pizzaiola. Very simple. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring the bell. Stay tuned, friends. Chicken Pizzaiola coming up right now. We're gonna make it together. Okay, friends, well, like I say, you probably heard of a steak pizzaiola before. What about a chicken pizzaiola? Same thing, except we're replacing it with chicken. Price of beef is so expensive today. Everybody wants me to make some chicken recipe. I got so many of them, I could write a whole book on it. Maybe I'll do that. So, friends, I'll talk about the mise en place in a minute. I got some 2 big chicken breasts that I cut in scallopinis. Okay, and Jack is going to show you a video. I've done it in so many times in some of the old video, chicken Milanese, chicken Francese, or how to slice a chicken breast in half. It's really simple, my friend. And because, you know, they're big these days. And those are supposed to be organic chicken. No hormone and none of that stuff. And but they're still big. So here's what we're going to do, friends. We're going to saute it. I'm going to try to do this dish in one pot. Yeah. I don't always succeed, but today I'm going to try, my friends. I'm going to try to cook it in one pot, okay? It's very simple. It's just a little bit of mise en place. Mise en place, for those of you that are new to this channel, welcome. Those of you that are new to the channel, friends, mise en place, actually, if you were to translate it word for word, in English, it would mean put in place. It's not really put in place. What it is, it's prepare everything, chop and dice everything in bowls. And I said it a million times in my old videos. And for those of you that have been here for a while, you know what I'm talking about. It is a lifesaver. It really is, friends. As a matter of fact, it's you can't cook. You can cook without a mise en place. But to be honest, that'd be a good idea, right? Today with all the stuff going on, we don't know who is honest or not. You can't really enjoy cooking without a mise en place. You see, look, you see how I'm enjoying what I'm doing? No stress. I could literally have some wine. And I probably will. But this is how comfortable I am to cook for you anything, because, not because I've been drinking, but because I got my mise en place. I don't have to be chopping and dicing and measuring and doing anything. I really don't have to do anything. All I got to do is cook. And this is the easiest part of cooking, is cook. The difficult part is the mise en place, chopping and dicing everything. It's not difficult, it's just time consuming. But if you prepare everything in advance, the rest of it is so easy. You'll see. For those of you that are new to the channel, you're going to find out we don't take cooking too seriously around here. We just have a good time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to saute the chicken. I'm going to get it a little color, and then I'm going to push it aside, and then I'm going to put all my ingredients in this. And then at the end, I'm going to cook all the ingredients together, and I'm going to put back the chicken to finish the final cooking. It's very simple, eh? What do we got for ingredients, please? We got bell peppers. This is a half of a red bell pepper, half of a green bell peppers. And is this thing going? Oh, yeah, now it's going. It wasn't going as fast as I wanted to go. Half of and I cut them in julienne. See, that's a julienne. It's very scientific. It's a julienne right there, and I cut it in half. So they're not 2 big pieces. It's easier to heat if you don't have a long, big piece of bell pepper. You know, same thing with the onion when I put onion in a recipe. So look, just a little color right there. Don't stress too much, just a little bit. Not that I'm stressing, but just to see, look like that's it. We're gonna cook a little bit on the other side, right? So we got the bell peppers, and we got a little garlic. I got about a tablespoon of garlic, and I got about a teaspoon of hot peppers, red peppers. You know, in this recipe also, friends, for those of you that have it, for those of you that have it, and I wanted to show you, this is my mom used to make this recipe with the harissa. If you have harissa, if you ever never tried harissa, it's a little hot sauce, Moroccan hot sauce. It's fantastic. It tastes like no other hot sauce you've ever had. If you ever never tried it, it's at the grocery store one day. Grab a bottle of it. This brand is fantastic. All right, so in a second more, and then we're gonna put a mushroom. Now mushroom, as we know, they're full of water. See, so the chicken is good enough right now. See, look, it's good enough. I know it's not cooked yet, but it's okay. It'll finish cooking in the sauce. You see? We'll take it out. This was 2 big breasts that I cut in half, or just yeah. All right, so now we're gonna put the mushrooms, and the mushroom, as we know it, friends, they're full of water, right? How to get rid of the water? You know, we could use is a good salt, a fun salt. How about if we use a onion salt, onion or garlic salt? I have this onion salt. It's fantastic. Put a little bit of onion salt in there. Careful, don't put too much. What is the salt going to do? It's going to help you get rid of the water. It's going to draw the water out of the mushroom, because mushrooms are full of water. And the water, as we know, we don't like water. On this channel, we like 2 things. Butter. Oh my God. Where's the butter? We like butter. Oh my God. We used the butter earlier and we forgot to put it back in the bowl. I finished the bowl completely and I forgot to put it back. I'll have to get some more butter. we love butter and we don't like water. Okay? And this fry pan, friends, as much as it is a non-stick fry pan, I do not mind to use my tongue in it. Not that I'm banging it, you know, but if I've been using this pan for I don't know how many years, a long time. And mushrooms on the floor. What do you do when the mushroom goes on the floor? Oh, here you go. They came to rescue me with my butter. Oh, thank you very much. I'm telling you. Look, mushrooms are good. The water is gone out of it. Let's put some bell peppers in there now. Okay. Now, if we had some onion in this recipe, we would put, but there's no onion in there. That's why I put the onion salt. That's pretty good, right? So look, we're going to continue cooking all this. This is going to be delicious, my friends. All right, the garlic. Now, I also got some grape tomatoes. They're mostly for looks. Don't taste that great. Basil, fresh basil. We're going to put basil. Now, this is definitely an option. I put an extra olive because Jack loves the olives. And so I'm going to put some beautiful Kalamata olive for you, Jack. You should see the face he's making. Now, my mom used to put the olive, you know, and she actually would put Niçoise olive because we live in the south of France, and she would put the Niçoise olive. But my grandmother would make the dish similar, very similar to this, and she would put Kalamata olives. So I like the Kalamata olive. We'll put them at the end. We're going to put some little potatoes in there. This is one dish. One pot, one dish. You eat everything. You got all your vegetables. You got all your potatoes. You got everything in one dish. You don't need 2 dishes for this. So I got little potatoes that I poached. If they're small, I leave them whole. See, look. If they're big, I cut them in half. And I poach them in boiling water until they cook. We'll put them at the end. They cook. We're just going to warm them up. I got a little bit of beef broth. And I'm probably going to put, I don't know, a couple of ounces of it in there. A couple of ounces of beef broth. And I got a 28-ounce can of tomatoes. I'm probably not going to need it all. And for flavoring, I got dry oregano. You're going to say, dry? What do you use dry oregano? Pizzaiola. It reminds me of pizza. A pizza, the flavor of dry oregano is different. Plus in Florida, I got to admit to you, friend, the fresh oregano we get tastes like nothing. I'm wasting my time putting this thing. It tastes like nothing. So a little dry oregano's got a little magic to it, so we're going to put a little dry oregano in there, all right? Now we got to be careful. We don't want to put too much. But the dry oregano gives a je ne sais quoi authentic. So we're going to put it in there. All right, friends. We got, it's already going to smell fantastic. I'm going to put the garlic. So now what does that mean when you put the garlic? That means a big tablespoon of garlic. That means that the minute you put the garlic, friends, you gotta get ready to put a liquid. Because otherwise, you know what? Oh, the chili pepper, put the chili pepper. Because you put the garlic, the minute garlic releases this fragrance, you smell it, smells delicious, you gotta capture that. The best way to capture that is put a little wine in there. Just a little wine. You know, for those of you that don't drink wine, excuse me, you should consider it. Because it's delicious. If you have never tried it, you should try it. I have a little Pinot Grigio in there. Just stay a little authentic, put a little Pinot Grigio in there. You could use a Chardonnay, you could use a whatever wine makes you happy. Excuse me. We're going to let the wine reduce just a little bit. So remember, when you're putting wine, you got to let it reduce, right? And then what we're going to do now, we're going to put a little bit of beef broth. This is a homemade beef broth that we have. And the tomatoes. I'm probably not going to need all that can of tomatoes. So you know what I do when I don't need the whole can of tomato? I freeze it. If I don't need it, if I'm not going to need it within a few days, I freeze that. And there's nothing wrong with it. You can use it. It'll be perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. So let it get to, when you're putting wine in the sauce, you want to let it reduce. It's very important. Almost reduce down to nothing, at least by half, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of the broth, just a little bit of broth. Just a little bit, we don't need a lot. That was, what do you think that was? 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons? If you were to measure. We're not measuring. This is a 4-ounce ladle. On a tomato, we're going to go 1, 2. And then we're going to look. We're going to look, we're going to look, we're going to look, and we're going to go, wow, that's looking good. Right, that was 2 ladles. Now it needs to cook more. So what do you think? We gave 1 more. Let's give 1 more. All right, so that's 3. 3 right there. I got this thing in my throat. And then, friends, we're going to put it it's still there. We're going to put a little bit of basil. And the basil, friends, just chop it up like this. Just chop it up like this, the basil. All right, just chop it up just like this. So we're going to put a little basil now. And at the end, but this one is not going to want a big chop. So you don't chop it. And at the end, we'll put a little more basil. So this is going to give us the cooked flavor of basil. And then at the end, we're going to put the fresh, or this, you know, it's a bad one anyway. Look at this. Yay. Or maybe it's because it started getting cooked. I don't know. Here we go. All right, friends. We're going to continue cooking now. That's looking good. It's looking really good. It's going to look a lot better with olives in there. So look, they're looking good. Now we're going to put a chicken in there. I tell you, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add those grape tomatoes. They're usually full. Those things for looks and a little texture. They're really not that flavorful. But I've already bought them, so I got to put them in there. I got to put them in there. See? So we're looking good here, friends. All right. Now we're going to take a chicken. Now, if you were to take a steak, if you were to cook that recipe with a steak, you would use like a skirt steaks. And it would be perfect in there, and you would do exactly the same thing, you see? All right. Now we can take those juices and put them right in there. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, friends. All right, we're going to continue cooking this slowly. Now I'm reducing the heat very, very slowly. And this is looking beautiful. Smells amazing. And see, that was a nothing. That was a nothing. What do you call a nothing burger? Is that how you say? You heard that expression before? He's from Australia. He don't know. He don't know. Jack doesn't know. Nothing burger. I think it's an expression, isn't it? You don't say nothing burger. Sometimes I'm making up things and they look at me and go, what? You never heard of that? Nothing burger? Okay, well, I guess it's nothing burger. He's looking it up. Nothing burger. That's an expression. Anyway, friends. When I come back with my burger thing, we're gonna cook this for, I don't know, about 10, 15 minutes. This chicken is pretty thin, okay? I'm gonna cook, and then I'm gonna put the potatoes just to warm them up. And at the last minute, I'm gonna wake up all the ingredients with a little bit of lemon zest. All right, I'll see you in a few minutes, friends. I'm going to let this cook for about 10, 15 minutes. Very, very low. Bloop, 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 bloop. Don't go too high now. Make sure it's very, very low, and just keep an eye there. See you in a few minutes, friends. Okay, friends. Well, I got the potatoes in there, and I put extra olives. And you don't have to put the olives if you don't like them. I know he's not going to put the olives in there because he hates them. You know, look, it's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. So put the potato in it. You got everything you need. You can put extra potato on the side. And then to wake up the whole thing, I put a little more basil also in there. Put more basil at the last minute, right? Fresh basil. And then at the last minute, friends, we're going to put lemon zest. Now, I know that all of you know how to use the microplane grater, except the last 17,000 new subscribers we got last week. They don't know it. So remember, this is how you use a microplane grater, friends. You put the tool on top of the lemon, not the lemon on top of the tool like all them ding-dongs out there. Okay, look, if you look, you see right there? That's where all the lemon zest is. You see, all you got to do is go like this, so you don't need to worry about it. And then you go like this, you put it in, just like this. Okay? Put it on top. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed, friends, what that lemon is going to do. It's going to wake up the ingredient like, whoa. It really does. Lemon is a magic ingredient. All right, friends. I'm just going to take a little piece of it. Right there, I got this right there. And you take yourself some potatoes, extra olives. I put it right in there. This is simple. And I got a lot more potato than that. I just didn't put as many in here, but you can put a lot more potato in there. And of course, my plate is a mess. But you can put extra sauce in there, and you can make it really, really pretty. I'm just going to have a bite, okay? And then I'm going to put it on the platter to put it on the table so we can eat it on the platter. I think it'll be better. And quick bite. Mamma mia, I keep taking the wrong tool. There you go. And this is going to be so delicious. I'm not going to take too big of a piece because then I can't talk. Oh yeah. Friends, it's delicious. It's not difficult to make. You saw it. I do it all in one pot. Very relaxed. Now you can have a glass of wine. I hope you make it. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring the bell. Thanks for watching, friends. What? Chicken pizzaiola. Instead of steak pizzaiola, chicken pizzaiola. What do you think of that? Oh, it's delicious. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I think I'm going to eat all this. You can have some. You can have as much as you want. There's plenty here for everybody. Oh yeah. Look at that. Chicken is so tender, it melts in your mouth. I'm telling you. We got more here. All right, let's make a nice platter. All right. I got a platter. Oh man, I forgot the harissa. I put a harissa in there. Man, it tastes delicious.